Yes, about Anna, San maybe the Kosi so said then tea, or more share, now woman says in 2 years, and I can say, well, back on say, I would dear now, old share was so, and in so about here. That's so. So I say, I'm feeling you, brutal, Larry, who saying message, and no, live, I will do her cutter, and not what they every buyer was a karma indeed is real. This man has to be jailed, pa. And just a young shall see a crown, I did what I said to comment. Munya wotre edru wa wasiko satellite TV no okay Kwame Ohene no tro eno ba Kwame Ohene sapon we so say me hwemo efi UK okay UK blogger for evangelist yes ye church amunyina etiansha ensamra se tew ye sha se America so a NDC ni MPP ye kan NDC or Parliament na eye minority na wote MPP na eye majority na Parliament, a quiet and ready and abby. Trimam trips, now will share say emrebi by Parliament, and Sana, woman to me at the approach, now one more a table to 1 or more, my cook me and Sabon, yes, at the Akono. Anya she cry, so munya some members of Parliament to be. Anya she cry, 92, and bit me a constitute a quorum. Name of Sakobana said MPs 69 and a year present out of 275 MPs. A hard game. Woman can and then 32 and I say 37. MPP for no more 32 and I say NDC for 37. But your numbers and Masha said they man, like I say 32, 37, 92, 275. There's a number that see your Parliament and then AB and no. And I'm so many quiet tramming train. Nina said, yes, say you're them ready but now ya Shagana lithium one, yenya war. In 15 months, said you need true any one agreement, if you see Ako. And then, Yentera, a year that Fiamako, where your NPP MP, there be one woman or NDC, and what can be a chair a year MP, so our majority, no. Say your government business. Tiabani say ya, as a woman do a more gym, but I say a woman where you woman need no campaign. Abanasa was here hard drain. Yentia Roxon, Nelson, Kwame.
Speaker, notwithstanding all this, my position is that within Article 102, we are not properly constituted. We suffered this yesterday. As we speak, the majority side, they are 32. Please, I am making my point. As we speak, the majority side, they are 32. The minority side, we are 37. We fall short of the threshold of 92 to even commence business, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, within this tent, I want to move within the tent of order 64 and say that we are not properly constituted. Mr. Speaker, we cannot continue to do business with inadequate numbers. This is a house of record. It's also a house of laws. Speaker, tomorrow, these days, the Parliament of the Republic of Ghana is suffering humiliation in the Supreme Court. Laws that we passed, we are attacked that procedure. It is shut down.
In the public
and Mr. Speaker, we continue to receive humiliation. So we are saying today, we are in the media. We are being bashed for even regulations that passed. So I am saying that we should properly be constituted. If you want to do business, lay papers with the numerical strength
and sufficient copies.
And I'm saying that order 64, Mr. Speaker, the House is not properly constituted to do business. And therefore, I pray you to do the needful and adjust within not less than 1 hour.
No, it's not again.
We come back, or you suspend the House within no less than 1 hour. We come back so that, not more than, so that the leadership, especially on the other side, can commandeer their numbers.
They are not around. They are not around. They are in.
For them to come and join us to do work on behalf of the people. That's we adjourn and we go home like we suffered yesterday, Mr. Speaker. I thank you.
I was there for any out yera the Fiat Mapo or NDC member of Parliament for was South Day. What it would be ya and Alexander Apenyo marking what they in Sa Echo Rim. One would be Domdono majority no would do woman in our Parliament. And what you say, Mr. Speaker, and to Sa when a crowd now a second deputy speaker. No, say, and to Sa, you're telling some call for a baby and one abba. Abe sign ebi mo ekwa Jonso buo mu kwa Jonso ebi mo so afa chire ho call bi a wo mu enya free constituency ti wo mo wo around in fact eno no school dem mu anke be kan bo din ene ayi se wa koto se bi a ne bag da ho a no ma ye present out na che se waba
na emom wa pie
enti yesi MPs no sana avenue mark ne kan was it be no present out to there yen use di no church ye no yen fine checking fine
Kofi obi timi ba na o ma o the bag beja so o ji kwato ho ma me ba.
Mr. Speaker, on the issue of members present in the chamber, there is a decision on it by Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, quorum properly so called is when this house does not have the requisite number to transact business. It does not mean that when members come in and out, that literalist invitation be made cannot be accepted. Mr. Speaker, otherwise no parliament anywhere in the world can do business. Mr. Speaker, you cannot say that physical absence alone would be your key determinant of what quorum is. Mr. Speaker has ruled on this matter that the fact that you do not see all members in the chamber does not mean that, Mr. Speaker, the House is not properly constituted. This is the ruling of Mr. Speaker. That's the precedent. So, Mr. Speaker, I am saying that to incline to that invitation, you will still have to first check the records. How many members have registered for today? Because, Mr. Speaker, this morning, when the argument was raised by, the issue was raised by Honorable Ramadan, that yesterday there were 24 or so, and that he looked at the records and realized that more members were present yesterday. I heard Honorable JJ Jinapo, that well, the fact that you didn't see somebody in the chamber does not mean that the person was absent. Mr. Speaker, I do not want you to burden yourself with that application. That application sits on stilts. Before you, there is no such application. You can only, Mr. Speaker, you can only move to make a determination when you are satisfied from the table office that members today are less than 92. Mr. Speaker, this approach has been dealt with. So I would plead with you, let us rely on the table office. Ask the table office how many have registered for today. Mr. Speaker has ruled on this matter. There's a ruling. So this approach of looking around and say, I have 30, so quorum. It is not the rule. The rule is that those who have registered, the rule is that those who have registered for the day, that is Mr. Speaker's ruling. Mr. Speaker, so don't let us waste time at all. Otherwise there can be no parliamentary business, because somebody may be having lunch, somebody may be using a washroom, and another person will want to torpedo the business of the floor. That is never right.
Mr. Speaker, that is never right. We can't allow that. Mr. Speaker,
leader.
be guided accordingly. That application must not be entertained at all. Because, Mr. Speaker, the Right Honorable Speaker has ruled on this matter. Has ruled on what constitutes quorum in the House. And in fact has even defined what the precincts of Parliament, what the definition of being in the chamber and being in Parliament. Mr. Speaker has ruled on this.
Honorable leader.
There's a ruling.
See, yen use table office ho. Ni ehunu wo mu atwetwe wo mu di ni yen use sa list no. Emfa nya adwuma no. Na said ye opese wo de koedie Mr. Speaker ebe ha adwen pa. Enti etwe ye no twetwe ya na afenyo marking baby a wogina no wogina wo twene dendenden. Second Deputy Speaker no tie agwemu. Yewura asiama. No say I would wait if I'm going to order 64 Parliament standing orders. Semijina no so there. They ain't been trust of just suspend it. Sir, Emreya, I say you do.
Honorable members, the time 10 minutes is up. I will encourage you to allow me to suspend the House. So the House is accordingly suspended.
Mr. Speaker.
For 1 hour.
Exactly. You need to
See, Omoko, injury time, and as Omoko moves your touch 1 hour, Wombassan Abba. And see now a more assem enemy. Now, you're a Roxin, yet that fear me pop. Over Parliament, what boy, almost every time issue controversial issues to be our DP. Nti wudi ya adwen se bebi sase yesi ase kire se Kofi hokohwe da fear me pop
say yasuma no Kofi ho
da bi ai se wokwa aware ne akasa ansa na be ware no Kofi hokohwe in
the contest ono ne die ya wokọ Parliament wokọ Parliament ko ha die for so
nti obo adwuma pa in fact
is one of the few young MPs was
always very
every time we say or the nano to us say be mobile yache so yenti obi ankada ti wo sa konyan so she won sorry nka he enye mo constituency en kan kire mo ye bibi ni ehun
ono there are some names you better there you woman abaso they've been very
yes
I think Mark and so come
is also what I say very
just a quick
no majority leader crowd said there na hoke cat here san ye pe young ones mu peja mo ho na enye kama enkokra na ekọ yese mere wato sa ekoma ba wadiem enti emra mu diemu na adesua no nkoso why ebo pa yanko
yese ba ku ye fe adwa ku kisi o nkasa de
menti ni din kra ayesa ye nimu wo yawo anyaso tu yawo honorable wo esa wo ba obi hu bebe we sure go ye just say mukasa o ma yente monka na munne na masie ho kutresa no awe ne kutresa no awe ne da bi mi hu
ma wo sa tra ba ku bi wo mu di won tinje wo msa we si hu ambisi me so kra me de me tene nka but mon kan twa mo driver ne so hwe ne gauge ne so aso fuel no wo nwura go no on top up nyesa ekogya mo kwa mu anu driver bi a wutie mi anwumre bi a wato fuel da ya no wato ne wo go sanso na car no eye gas a ye use gas ankasa liquefied petroleum gas LPG no eno so ubetumi abo awura mu wo go ye the modern auto gas stations at the about one kind Cape Coast Takrade and Afi Kumasi and Tifa Home Jimbi Neko Tobi na Mwama engine no intimi ensi na so bribia and at T74 Tontina na de Tontina 74 na no amanfo a enom no busu di ho dance dipe bi nenom eboaboa blood pressure ne kidney ne liver ne nuanom nyina ya de bebre na wo mu a enom di ho dance sa aboa wo mu yi wo mu fi ko pe bi atu aton o frɛ 024 6073498024 60734980 ye beje wo so ne mo drug stores, pharmacy shops, herbal shops, women in our was I've not seen my entry before. Atikuma Odobe Bravo.
Yo,
I didn't say PC.
Miss Course, a call, you know. Who's on the annoy loud? Very loud. And did your buy any young tone? Can you over face could swap? Miss Course on Qua. Yes, I put here and on out of coverage area. What's the East? Who's up with Yaso? When I know, Mammy, I know, say. One couple of feet. I had dress.
Oh, the dinner person, yeah.
I must say,
so on a new one hopper because of we say. I just no man for her so the bro free better to walk polish a crab. I said, yes, woman inside my view. Woman and Brown and Yafino. Felix has some white trade in the fast, as if I must say.
It's in a Miss Course on a dear. Baby, or Bossy East, Dr. Watch it. On crop was the yen shadow, papa. Why? I block my note, so yes, Sheila. I say, I hear comes. Miss Yamoki come on a more here. Yo, what dear Mono. And I the atoso, I had Musse, na branch back over Facebook or the atoso. Was it when I'm up a Sirene? Mudru Parliament, more Sirene, the other percent traffic betching. More quite. Ukwe mungo kahe uko trahosa. So anya munkasa. Papa ya che no nkranza north or south ni ya. Say you say na or your drugs uka MP.
What?
Ono na sama man come antene nka parliament da. Anya fine. Oh adepo ha ya kika mafuni e kama dampan. Monkasa mo so mo hunya bibi na mo forte mo
yanko
no akepo south on so
I think Ponkatamanzo so ni la ya fotia go call.
I said once you but so okay. Yes, because of the obey yenti.
Sana minister see am bisa minister for which maybe some ministers very true and rebel ministers maybe.
I can't say roads and hours they say I'm on the and into
science environment.
What I say?
There be some fishes.
Science environment, you know, from poor what's in America. Man, I assemble. My Abaka say, be a boy, and more, who know you must journey. By
Angel South constituency.
Yes, we are MP. Prince Woody or MP of Parliament.
Joe Woody.
Sapper Pepper. Young Queen. I was for young Queen, that's why I can't rush a bit of fear. Parliament to Honor, said your minimum, as my bed up on a swaya, passonam, or be a chap be ribbon, coming if I would draw be a fear. Chia Pia, and the one I church or mutual or money, I say, what a trot traffic at cheer. I am what a way more than when you are and yet ambulance. Nemo my obi or no so I am why so I and your V8 is a V6 and so now I saw Sirene so no one your motor fear be no than any paper Montreal honey and me a quine confront to my time traffic in Mudabia. Now no Abato Duchess as I say Ghana fire stubborn. He want me quantity will be auntie will be a friend for you or more. As I was seeing young Marania the touch, they said a bear, a be any pan or MP. Or quack a year a Juma man a man for into open term tamarino, and now your minister or quaya by a Juma or pentum tamarinity, but some man for and Maquam, one barquam, one boy quam. No more messing woman conquer Juma. Nasa Emreya a ally legislative instruments, yeah. Or so far when a share transport and some so a contour and say Quanso, Effa, a Juma, 1 year or Quanso, ye quaba. Warrior swan at the Coto Ghana Russian with your face, ya, and Russian with your former bow, 1 woman in tomb, said your bay bebois, no ministers, no MPs, no. Young speed limits in free almost so said, and it was so called speed or Quanso say. Never Mrs. Sunabo paper now, quite American shim to say president, a bar, or no, yan is sap pepe, and now a Ghana phobia what you mean. And you cock say minority so say yes what do you mean say some more desire some ya you will me mra ya she sari mra e de o mu church ya nyintumu na nyintumu chinante be ya samra no mu tontwene ba bi ne ya nwene ye ho na samra we no e ka mra ya hyehye wa akwan so ye road traffic regulations no de hyehye na afimpino ni dum ye 2012 LI 2080 no emu na wo na ba ne se wo se ye nsachiraye eno ne fe amendment no na ya se de nse ka emra na wo ho de kakra ne ya putiri ba bi de bibi a hye ho na a favor obi ntie se ye favor ministers no ene MPs no emra hye medwafo titiro pa ne minority na po atia pa o se nye de ho hie ne se pressing issues e wo ho Ghana e wo se ye ma ya dwen koso no se nkrofo asetena mu nyeye aduane bo de ndende ebi wo ho de na so ne bo de ndende obi adin sa to botom enka hwe eno chi no adwuma eni ho eno chi na bia fuel prices kwa ekosoro ene de aka sidi no a depreciation kana mu ase kwhwe kwa kwada no ye mpe ho asem nka minister ne MP a ope Sirene de atwam de ayi speed limit ye nyimfiri ne so no nkomirika hu ne mfa so bayi ene no be free so beba na asem beto odwa no say ya mpanifo twe so Ghana for kra bi de wo ma no otum se da bi enye de ehie ne oba ye Facebook page wa adapa atwa nko a eno na ama Minister for Local Government and Rural Development here Ramat Naje Mensa Kosa enso abema kire officially no say wo abanye twe sa legislative instruments na sensen kakra wo withdraw said de be ya enhye bi a wo se wo mo ye fa ho no wo matimi aye se be san ba ensa manso ombe hunu na mo a wombetu e de afa ho na eno na second deputy speaker yera Andrew Amako Asiama wante wadan Ronaldo Jamfimfini ho opem kwa ha na hafo adi nkonim ene wode atudwa che se ane se de ode aba na hwe ho akwa se sa airline no ya suspend no yentie nsem a yera Martin ajemen sakosa de tudwa bi
traffic amendment. So honorable member, seek the leave first. You did, okay. So minister, move on. Leave granted. So minister, you can.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I write to move that the Road Traffic Amendment Regulation 2024, which was laid on the Friday, 14 June 2024, be withdrawn. Mr. Speaker, this has become necessary based on extensive engagement with leadership. It is so withdrawn, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. Honorable members, I think this is a simple matter. Government brought the legislation. It has decided to withdraw. And therefore, I think, let me give the Road Traffic Amendment Regulation 2024 is hereby withdrawn.
I was for way ya bra and my ship your fortuna say Emma or so for sharp pepper memory cronkuman punto so or many format Najaman Sakosa, Esra yes and Kabeya and some now cosu moon intino. Yanchesa airline in Sensa Kakra. Speaker or Tina Jomo and so dear baniship from Quay, San airline ya withdrawn. And no ho enkomo bi ene ekotie wo Ghana mrahye bi dwafie no Kofi mrahye bi dwafo na wo mo ye Facebook fo no ho no wo ma hyase wo mo bobo pa na ye bia we start ni din wo mu asante achem north nie esunafo esuna wo mo na sa wow na timoti ho wo mo nkasa mo nka hwe boy
obi so hwe wa kantamanto lane 10 and we feeling by yati and grandson of ne south was say apu the way boka MP pa
mama kazano
I was for my entry can koye ni bia tie ni osofa won na hwe fisemba mbo ho nsem so interior minister honorable Henry Koti na ono enche kra na ono osofa wo hwe enkramantami eso wadi atu dia se entro ebekum Ghana said the entro koso no also between didn't like they can lie. People can lie like this. Like they will watch your face like this and they will lie. They can lie. Wasn't control. Jai. Wasn't saying oh no be the better.